InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
My name is Adibayo Tijesuni. I'm from Fontaine International High School, Omisho-Jano area, Ekiti State.
My name is Monachimso Karisobe, and I'm from Darwin College, Lagos.
My name is Tulumani Tayo. I'm from Nigerian Swift International College, Ogun State.
My name is Ugoke Ugona from Maris Barrage Junior School, Abia State.
My name is Tijani Fatimo Obwashewa from Abeokuta Grammar School, Ogun State.
My name is Favor Uchechukwu Chibrike. I'm from Dority International Early Learning School, Aba, Abia State.
My name is Chidamana Fivo. I'm from Brisbane College, Abeokuta, Ogun State.
My name is Chidera Umeti from St. Gregory's College, Ikoyi, Lagos.
In the words of Bobby Knight, the key is not the will to win. Everybody has that. It is the will to prepare to win that matters. For the past 9 weeks, our Super SPAKs have been entertaining the entire Africa, and I have yet another set that are prepared to do everything it takes to win. Welcome to the final preliminary episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0, proudly brought to you by IntersWitch. Never stop. What a journey this has been. It has been a very amazing experience. My dear Super SPAKs, I'll first of all congratulate you. This is the final preliminary episode, and 3 of you will be moving on to the semi-final episode tonight. Let me remind you what these SPAKsters are playing for. The winner of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0 will get 7.5 million naira, which covers for a 5-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and of course, the bragging rights as Nigeria's best STEM student. The second place winner will get 4 million naira, which covers for a 3-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, and a brand new laptop. While the third place winner will get 1 million naira, which covers for 1-year full university scholarship. Thank you so much, IntersWitch, for making sure you invest in the lives of these young scientists. It is very customary for us to celebrate our SPAK hero, and that would be right after this break. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago, in a humble university dorm room, where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans, but innovation lit our eyes with a fire, to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead. Flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
The first air ambulance service in West Africa, founded by Dr. Ola Brown. She is a British Nigerian who graduated as a medical doctor from the Hull York Medical School at the age of 21. Today, she is a healthcare entrepreneur and a helicopter pilot. The catalyst for a career path can be traced to the tragic incident that claimed the life of a younger sister in Nigeria due to lack of medical air service available to transport her to the hospital. She pulled through that devastating and difficult period and found peace in bringing relief to those who need prompt medical attention. She has been recognized for her work in providing medical assistance and emergency service in remote areas. Currently, Dr. Ola Brown resides in Lagos, Nigeria, where she is considered a national expert of disaster medicine and pre-hospital care.
Wow, Dr. Ola Brown. It's amazing how you were able to turn tragedy into something mind-blowing. The first air ambulance service in not just Nigeria, I think in Africa. Super Sparks, how are we feeling?
All
right, I like that. Chidera, talk to me. What would you like to study at the university?
Medicine, probably go into neurosurgery.
Why?
As a child, I looked up to my dad, who is a medical doctor. But what made me choose neurosurgery was reading Ben Carson's book, Think Big.
So you want to continue in his legacy as well?
Yeah, I also want to reduce the upcoming congenital anomalies such as hydrocephalus, which has increased in the period of 2022-2023.
Wow, that is truly brilliant. And I like the fact that you're in touch with the problems and you're trying to find a solution to it, because that is what really this competition is about, you know? We're trying to prefer solutions to the world. Munachi, you were smiling while Chidera was giving his speech. Do you have similar paths?
Yes, I do. I also want to be a neurosurgeon, but my reason for wanting to go into neurosurgery is my mom is an educational psychologist. So basically, she helps kids with autism and Down syndrome kind of like go back into society. Kind of like she tries to make them able to do things that normal kids can. So I want to understand how the brain works and if there's any solution to this. So that's my reason.
That is truly beautiful. Well done, Munachi. Super Sparks. InterswitchSPAK is played in 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, our Super Sparks have equal chances to attempt 16 general science questions within 15 seconds. Now, marks will be awarded based on individual accuracy and speed. Super Sparks, for questions in this round, the first 5 of you to get the correct answer will earn a maximum of 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. Please make sure you impute your answer within the 15 seconds allotted to you. If you understand, here comes Foundation round question 1. Which of these substances exerts lowest vapor pressure? A, mercury, B, ether, C, alcohol, D, water. Which of these substances exerts lowest vapor pressure? Correct answer is mercury. Vapor pressure is influenced by the intermolecular forces between the molecules. I'm sure you know that already. Question 2. What is the place value of 9 in the number 4.1592? A, 9 over 100. B, 9 over 1,000. C, 9 over 10,000. D, 9 over 10. What is the place value of 9 in the number 4.1592? Chidera, how did you arrive at your answer?
The place value of 1 in the question is 1 over 10, of 5 is 5 over 100, that means 9 would be 9 over 1,000.
That is absolutely correct. Well done. Question 3. What is the name of the organism in the diagram above? A, amoeba. B, euglena. C, hydra. D, paramecium. What is the name of the organism in the diagram above? Question 4. Which of the following is not a suitable dielectric material? A, paraffin wax. B, ebonite. C, brass. D, glass. Which of the following is not a suitable dielectric material? Correct answer is brass. C. Question 5. The diagram shows the changes in state of water H2O. What is the process Z called? A, freezing. B, evaporation. C, melting. D, boiling point. The diagram shows the changes in state of water H2O. What is the process Z called? Correct answer is freezing. Option A. You can see your scores, you're doing well. Question 6. To which group and period respectively does an element with 19 electrons belong? A, 2 and 4. B, 4 and 8. C, 2 and 5. D, 1 and 4? To which group and period respectively does an element with 19 electrons belong? Correct answer is 1 and 4. Option D. Question 7. During cell division, the two strands of chromosomes are joined at a point called A, aster, B, spindle, C, chromatid, D, centromere. During cell division, the two strands of chromosomes are joined at a point called... Correct answer is centromere. Question 8. The magnitude of a couple produced by each 5 Newton acting on opposite side as shown in the image above is it 2.5, 5, 25 or 50 Newton meter? The magnitude of a couple produced by each 5 Newton acting on the opposite side as shown in the image above is... Correct answer is 2.5 Newton meter. It's still InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0, switched on by IntersWitch. Never stop, and the show continues after this break. Stay with us. It is now time for our home quiz. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 Naira each by simply answering our home quiz correctly. Please note that this is only open to Quick Teller subscribers. So if you do not have a Quick Teller account, just download it and register your account. You can start winning. That's simple. Here comes your home quiz question.
If 4x minus 2 equals 3x minus 5, the value of 7x is A, 7, B, minus 3, C, minus 21, D, minus 49.
In 2018, IntersWitch started a journey to change the future of African students through STEM education, a niche but a very powerful tool for growth and development of the African continent.
Sometimes all you need to do is just ignite something. The thing is there already, the passion is there, but sometimes that ignition creates the right spark to move us in the right direction. And I think what InterswitchSPAK has done is to create that spark.
Since then, we have directly reached over 7,000 students and over 800 schools participating in Kenya with the InterswitchSPAK initiative. With over $6 million committed towards STEM-focused impact across Africa, InterswitchSPAK has fulfilled the dreams of at least 24 Sparksters in Kenya to pursue their tertiary education at reputable schools in Kenya, the USA, UK, and beyond. Through initiatives like this, IntersWitch continues to inspire Africa to greatness. IntersWitch, never stop.
Welcome back to the greatest edutainment TV quiz show in Africa. InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 5.0. Proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Never stop. Before we went on the break, our Super Sparks attempted 8 questions in the foundation round. It is now time for question number 9. The following elements are radioactive except A, protium, B, astatine, C, francium, D, tritium. The following elements are radioactive except... Radioactive elements start from the atomic number 80. I'm sure you know that already. Correct answer is A. Question 10. Plants growing under intense sunlight are called A, hydrophytes, B, neophytes, C, geophytes, D, heliophytes. Plants growing under intense sunlight are called... Our answers are in. Question 11. What is the kinetic energy of a car of mass 100 kg moving at a speed of 2 meters per second? Is it 200 joules, 400, 50, or 100 joules? What is the kinetic energy of a mass 100 kg moving at a speed of 2 meters per second? Correct answer is A, 200 joules. Question 12. Express 2 as a percentage of 8. A, 25%, B, 400%, C, 40%, D, 20%. Express 2 as a percentage of 8. Correct answer is 25%, option A. Question 13. The component of the spectrum of white light with the shortest wavelength is A, red, B, violet, C, indigo, D, yellow. The component of the spectrum of white light with the shortest wavelength is... Question 14. If O is the center of the circle in the figure, find X. A, 50 degrees, B, 100 degrees, C, 230 degrees, D, 260 degrees. If O is the center of the circle in the figure, find X. Correct answer is 100 degrees. Option B. Question 15. What branch of biology deals with the principles of classification of organisms? A, nomenclature. B, biological index. C, taxonomy. D, ecology. What branch of biology deals with the principles of classification of organisms? Correct answer is C, taxonomy. Question 16. An object moves round a circle of radius 10 meters with a linear constant speed of 44 meters per second. The object's angular speed is it 4 or 40 or 0.04 or 0.4 rad per second? Correct answer is 0.4 rad per second. Option D. Super Sparks, you've tried your very best in attempting the 16 questions, but I need only 5 of you to move on to the advanced level. Find out which 5 after this break. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch, it was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at Interswitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome back to InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0, proudly powered by IntersWitch. Never stop. Before we went on the break, our Super Sparks attempted all 16 questions in the foundation round, and now I need the top 5 to move on to the advanced level. Munachi, you have been very, very phenomenal. I loved your story about your mother and how she inspires you, and that's why you want to become a neurosurgeon. You've done very well, I must say, but I don't know if it was good enough. This is where your Spark journey continues. You've made it to the advanced level. To my dear Fatima, Adebayo, and Favor, this is where your Spark journey ends. Thank you so much for coming on to the competition. Please a round of applause for them. Congratulations to all 5 of you. You have done well for yourselves. You're one step closer to the semi-finals. I already have 24 semi-finalists, and I need 27. So who amongst you will fill in the lastly available spots? Here in the advanced round, you each have the opportunity to select your preferred subject areas from where questions will be pulled for you. You'll take turns to select 5 subject areas from where you will pick 15 questions. After the turn, you have exactly 45 seconds to attempt your 15 questions. Now, if you miss or pass on a question, do not worry, I will still get back to it provided it is within your 45 seconds frame. Without further ado, it is time for us to load up our question bank. To determine the order of play, our Super Sparks must first solve a puzzle. It is time to take a turn. Match the following polygons with their respective sum of interior angles. The polygons are hexagon, pentagon, octagon, nonagon, and Chidera is first to solve it. The sum, and Tolu is next. Munachi is actually next. Tolu is right next. Sum of interior angles are 540 degrees, 720 degrees, 1,260 degrees, 1,080 degrees. We're waiting on Favor and Ugonna, and yes, they have also solved it. All right, our question bank is fully loaded. Chidera, you're up first. Are you ready to spark?
My name is Chidera Omete, and I'm ready to spark.
Now is the time to spark. What quantum number describes the overall size and energy of an orbital?
Principle.
The substance that has the ability to absorb moisture or water from the surrounding environment is known as?
Deliquescent.
What is the part of the atom that involves chemical bonding?
Valence electron.
The central nervous system is made up of what and what?
Brain and spinal cord.
The junction where 2 nerves meet is called? The branch of medical science concerned with the study of tumors is known as? If an alkane contains 28 hydrogen atoms, how many carbon atoms does it have? What process produces oxygen as a waste product? The reaction between an acid and a base to give salt and water.
Neutralization.
Reflex angles is defined between what?
270 and 360.
What is 2/5 in a fraction?
2/5.
Well done, Chidera. Munachi, you're up next. Are you ready to spark?
My name is Munachimso Karsobe, and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. The arrangement of ovules within the ovary is called?
Placentation.
The ripening of the anthers and stigmas of a bisexual flower at the same time is called?
Skip.
The maintenance of a fairly constant internal environment. What ocean is in the south of India?
Pan-Atlantic.
Who was the first democratic vice president of Nigeria?
Good luck.
Which continent is the largest?
Asia.
What is also known as cumulative frequency curve?
Next.
Solve x minus 1 plus x minus 1 equals 0.
-1.
Correct 0.00546 to 3 decimal places.
0.005.
The energy acquired by a body due to its motion is called?
Kinetic.
What is the potential energy possessed by a body of virtue? That's your last question.
Gravitational potential energy.
Well done, Munachi. Tolu, are you ready to spark?
I'm Dulan Tayo and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. What is defined as the process whereby an animal regulates the balance between water and salt? The process of filtering the materials from the glomerulus?
Ultrafiltration.
The process of reabsorbing useful materials back into the blood is called?
Skip.
What is the strongest bleaching agent?
Hypochlorous acid.
The maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in the fourth shell of an atom is?
64.
What is the covalency of nitrogen in an ammonium molecule?
+3.
Factorize 6y squared minus 14y minus...
Skip.
What is the formula for the volume of a coil?
1/3 pi r cubed.
The intercept of the line y equals 3x on the x-axis is?
X equals 0.
What voltage is supplied to an electrical appliance? That's your last question. Rated 4,000 watts, 800 amperes. That's your last question.
5 volts.
Well done, Tolu. Ugonna, you're up next. Are you ready to spark?
My name is Goku Ugonna and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. The largest organ of a mammalian body is?
Skin.
Animals whose temperature varies according to the temperature of the environment.
Homothermic.
What is the formation of new species due to the gradual change over a long period of time?
Evolution.
What is the basicity of CH3, CH2, CO?
1.
What is the chemical name of baking soda?
NaHCO3.
What is the number of valence electrons of an element with an atomic number 16?
6.
What is the name of the world's longest river?
River Nile.
By what name were the Egyptian? How many pyramids of Giza were made?
9.
What is 27 degrees Celsius?
300.
An object moves in a circular path of radius 0.5 meter with a speed of 5 meters per second. What is its angular velocity? That is your last question.
2.5.
Well done, Ugonna. Favor, are you ready to spark?
My name is Favor Uchechukwu-Chibike, and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. Who proposed the theory of use and disuse?
Jean Lamarck.
The number of X chromosomes in a human ovum is?
23.
The process of selecting individuals with desired characters by man is?
Skip.
What is the mass of 1 mole of water, H2O?
18.
The product of complete hydrogenation of ethene is?
Ethane.
What chemical element has?
Silver.
What work is done on a material with force constant 50 Newton per meter, extended by 2 meters?
50.
What voltage is supplied to an electrical appliance rated 3,000 watts, 60 ampere?
Skip.
The point where the whole weight of a body concentrates is?
Center of gravity.
Which musical legend?
Skip.
That is your final question. It's still InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 5.0. We already have 24 semi-finalists On this show, we never stop, and that is why you need to make a date with us next week as we start our semi-final series, okay? We have 3 episodes for the semi-finals, and we'll have 27 semi-finalists. Joining the 24 semi-finalists are, with 180 points, Ugonna. Congratulations, you're through to the semi-finals. You're followed very closely by Chidera with 140 points. And the final Super SPAK to secure the final spots at the semi-final stage of this competition is Munachi. Congratulations to the semi-finalists and there you have it. Please make it a date with us, same time, same station. We'll have our first semi-final episode next week. My name is Hero Daniels, and don't forget, the last mile is always the hardest, but that is where champions are made. Goodbye.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.